Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. How are you today? I'm pretty good, thanks. Well, today, speaking of which, today is October the 19th, 2023. Today, I'm just doing random crap around the house. And basically, I'm here in the kitchen to take care of a few things. So I thought I would invite you to come along with me and keep me company if you want to. Because, there's nothing more exciting than watching a 73-year-old woman doing random crap around the house. I mean, what more could you ask? Okay, stick with me if you want to. I appreciate it. Hey, thanks for sticking around. I need all the help I can get. Please like, subscribe, and share because somebody else might need to know this stuff. Okie dokie, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to process these 5 pounds of chicken legs I bought. And as some of you know, I use Good Buy on Chicken usually to help supplement the kitty cats and the dog's food. Well, it's primary diet for my dog, but this is the kitty cat soft food because frankly, I think tinned cat food it's expensive. So I prefer to do it this way, and it's people food, so I can eat it too if I want to. Basically, I just pressure cook the chicken. I do add a little bit of salt to it though. So I've got it in the Ninja Foodi. I'm going to put it on pressure, and I am going to set the timer for 20. Whoops, you gotta go up, not down, silly woman. I'm gonna set it for 20 minutes because, of course, it's not frozen or anything. And we'll get it going and come back when it's done. And then I think today I might show you how I do process their food to make it easier to give to them. Okay, I'm going to cut this roast in half and put it in 2 individual freezer bags. That's why I had to get the freezer bags because I didn't have enough to complete this job. I think I was down to 1 actual freezer bag. So I'm going to cut this in half. Now, it's going to be somewhat bloody, so I'm going to open it over the sink to keep a big mess from happening here. And then I will cut it and divide it up into the bags. I just wanted to remind you, the regular price on this roast would have been $45.85 at $6.99 a pound. It was on sale for $3.99 a pound. A savings of $19.68, and then it would have been $26.17. However, I got it for $1.99 a pound, so that made this roast about $13. So if you look, just look, try to look and see if you can find those bargains. And that's why I got this, because it's going to go in my freezer, and this is part of my food storage. Now, anytime you've got a messy job like that, if you open it up in the sink, it will make a big, huge difference because you don't want that bloody mess all over your countertop. Now, if you look at this roast, it's thinner on this end than it is on this end. So what I have done is I've just sliced it down the middle. And so that's going to give me right around 3 or more pounds for each roast, which is pretty nice. Now, let's look at the roast. Let's look at it and see how it looks. This is a very good looking roast. It's got a nice ratio of fat to the meat. It's marbly. It looks good. I'm very happy with this. So now let's just put it in the bags. I like to roll the top down on my bag, and I put the bag in an appropriate size bowl for support, And that's the way I like to bag up my produce, meat, etc. Anything that I'm rebagging and putting in the freezer. And also, it makes it a little bit easier to get as much air out of it as possible. So here it is, ready to go. And now I'm going to bag up the other one. There we go. I've got the meat bagged up. Now I'm going to take these down and put them in the freezer. There is about 18 minutes left on my Ninja Foodi for the chicken. And so when that gets done, we'll come back and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. Aren't you excited? Well, act like you are even if you aren't. Okie dokie, the chicken is done. 20 minutes. Pressure cooked. Okay, I'm going to take these out, put them in the silver bowl. Well, it's not real silver. In my big bowl, and I'm going to let them cool off. All right, I picked all of the chicken off of the bones, and these are the scraps. This is the broth that I strained off the chicken, so it's going to go back in. And I'm going to pressure cook this for about 20 minutes. So basically I'm making a bone broth. And I will pour that over the chicken. All right, now I've put some of the chicken, this is about, I don't know, half of the chicken, in the blender here. And I'm going to blend it until it's broken down, and it just actually makes it easier for me to portion out the chicken when I give it to the cats. And also, I just think it makes it a little bit more palatable. There, you can see what it looks like. It's just not ground into a paste, but just enough so that I can spoon it out when I feed them. Okay, now this is all of the chicken drumsticks that are ground up. I did put it in a bigger container because when the bone broth is done, I'm going to pour the bone broth over this. Now what happens is it gets gelatinous, and it's the cats, and my little dog Sadie just loves that gelatinous part of the bone broth. I mean, they really, really love it, and it's good for them. So, well, of course, why not? All right, when I get done with that portion, and when the bone broth gets set up, I'll bring you back and I'll show you what that looks like, and you'll know what I mean when you see it. Okay. Here's the terrific pet food, all ground up. I poured the broth on top. They love this stuff. And look how much I got for less than $5. So I will portion this out, and this will last quite a long while. They love it. It's all clumped together because it's that gelatinous bone broth in there. They're going to be so happy. Okay, and I'm happy because it was cheaper. I already dished some up for little Mama Kitty. Sweetie Pie. She's enjoying it. So much better for them and so much cheaper than buying a can of cat food, which is mostly just starchy, crappy gravy anyway. That's it for me today. I love you guys, you know I do. And as always, little is much when God is in it. Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye.